home. Country roads, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road. Fuck you! Fuck you! You piece of shit. All right, let's go live. Wait a minute. What? Hold on. Wait. What? We live? I don't think we live. They got the football. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on tonight as we enter Hold My Nuggets Incorporated once more? And we've already got a turnover. Before we can even start the live commentary, we got a goddamn turnover because there's Butterfingers straight out the gate, goddammit. And the football's on the ground. Early turnover for the Commanders. And it is your 2022 NFL Week 10 Monday Night Football game. Highlight commentary in the NFC East. And Jalen Hurts already picks up the first down to move the chains, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? What's 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 going on? I have gotten darker. Let's not make me so dark. But one way or another, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? How you doing? How's the evening going thus far? I hope it is going well. Hope it is going well. Fly, Eagles, fly on the way to victory. We'll see how that all plays out. Did they get the end zone? No, they did not. Money Moore said, can I put my nose between your lips? Hey, that's kind of suspect. David said, it's cold as fuck outside. Indeed, I'm pretty sure it's cold around the country except the West Coast. But it is cold in locations nonetheless. And because David is in the building, oh, good Lord. Touchdown, Eagles, straight out the gate. Put your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care, like a wacky waving inflatable arm-failing tubeman as Jalen Hurts sneaks his way into the end zone. And within 3 minutes, the Philadelphia Eagles already lead 6-0. God damn. Game just started. Washington already getting cooked. Playing bad already. And because we in the building, you know, we still sipping on that Babaku, aged 15 years. That 15-year age. Look at the artwork on the box. I made sure not to put it back in the boxes. I'm not going to freaking go through the whole gambit of opening it once more. So that's what we sipping on tonight. Ain't going to be doing too much, clearing of the bottle. Last night I actually had way too much to drink. But I'm going to pour that into this here mug. We got ourselves a mug for today, so we'll get that going there. It should be more than a shot worth. Field goal, or I should say the extra point, is good through the uprights, and it is good. Cheers to you. That's good stuff. Look at this man try to get airborne just to fail. It's a goddamn shame. As the Philadelphia Eagles lead 7-0. Let's go down the line. Macho said, how's my elbow doing? It's actually doing much better. It is doing much better. I should be good by Thursday. I've been icing, relaxing, haven't been lifting heavy with this particular arm. So since that's the case, I am all right. I'm doing much better. By Thursday, I should be able to return back with the push-ups. So I'm excited about that. So there is that. Peyton Pafavona said, need the white man Goddard to get all of A.J. Brown's touches like it's 1961 for fantasy purposes. Have Goddard facing Brown and Gainwell. Good Lord. Well, I'm just going to say right now, things are looking rather bleak. However, stranger things have happened. But let's go down the list. Ant White in the building, Mr. GH2. What's going on? Macho, Peyton, Matthew, Money Moore with your suspect self. Rage, Gavo, how is it going? Hey, congratulations to your Dolphins. Looking very good. Ryan Pateno said, thoughts on the Raiders, saying Josh McDaniels is a good coach. Also, who would win in this match, Umar Johnson or Shannon Sharp, with the stipulation being that Umar can use the belt? Well, if that's particularly the case, I think Shannon would probably still have Umar beat because Shannon is still in shape. Umar is not. Now, with him utilizing the belt, Shannon growing up in the country, being hit with everything under the sun, I think he will be able to get past that belt with zero to no effort. So, with that being the case, Umar is going to get the beats by Dre. Or I should say, the beats by Shannon. MDJ put two on and said, "What's up, bro? I've been really depressed. You need some advice." Well, what in particular has you depressed? Because ultimately, anything regarding depression is always just living in your head, living in the past, right? You're never necessarily depressed for the future because it's all stemmed from something that transpired in the past. So what you have to do is now find a way to live in the present. You have to convince yourself to live in the present. I know it's very difficult to the point where you have to convince yourself, but you start small. So find things that make you joyful, things that bring you joy, right? From that particular point, you just continually do that. Build a consistency doing things that bring you joy. And soon enough, you'll find that that depressive, state of mind has since quelled itself. You can conquer that by yourself. Oftentimes, people feel as if you need to take some sort of external, medication, perhaps this therapy, things of that nature, because I think that's effective if you sit down and you need to get that out and speak to somebody else who will listen. However, I do believe that you can accomplish all things by yourself individually. So with that being the case, you just find something small, things that bring you joy. Constantly do that. Stay in spaces with people who give you encouragement and pour happiness and positivity into your life. Stay away and refrain from being around people who take, your joy, your happiness from you. And soon enough, you'll see that your depressive state of mind will, nullify. But there's that. As for Ryan, with the Raiders saying Josh McDaniels is a good coach, I can't necessarily say that they're completely wrong yet. I think he needs a full season. It's a little bit different than Urban Meyer sort of situation because the Raiders have found ways to beat themselves. And it's been a mixture of coaching and also play from the players. So I can't, indict them per se for having belief in their head coach right now. So there is that. But I think it's too early to call. Last year with Urban Meyer, with Jacksonville, I think it was warranted to say midway through the season, hey, we got to get this man the fuck up out of here. He's great at the college level. At the pro level, dealing with grown adults, it probably ain't fixing to work. But with Josh McDaniels, I think give it some time. Give it some time. Give it some time. Bron said, "Am I quiet as fuck for anybody else? Is the volume low? Is the volume low? Can y'all hear me? Am I low? Maybe I should turn the volume up. As the Commanders are trying to march down the field, maybe I should turn the goddamn volume up. Am I relatively low? Let me see. Where am I? Let me see. Perhaps I should be. Oh, hold on. Wait. Give me a second. Let me make it as loud as possible." Now, is that considered too high for your liking? Because if I'm speaking at this level, that's ridiculously loud. Who would want to listen to this soothing voice in your ears at that incredibly high volume? So we'll just turn that down. We'll have it here. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. My apologies for the earbuds. My apologies for the earbuds. But yeah, to answer your question, Ryan, that's where I pretty much stand on that. Miss J Super 5 said, rank your top 5 games of the season thus far. Jesus Christ. Well, for one, Minnesota Buffalo is at that. It's towards the top. Well, it's probably number 1, Minnesota Buffalo. I would have number 2, Steelers Bengals. Bias reasons, but I believe they're still a top 5 game. Number 3, geez Louise. Number 3, good Lord, Minnesota had another fucking shoot. What was it when they played the Lions? It might have been when Minnesota played the Lions. I think that one. Or was it the Lions Eagles? There's a Lions game that's in there. There's a Lions game that is in there. Carolina, Atlanta, they're also in there. And there was one more that was like 3 weeks ago. There was one more game that was like 3 weeks ago. Good Lord, it came down to the wire. In the fourth quarter. Jeez Louise. No. It was a comeback. Son of a bitch. What was the game? It was a fucking crazy comeback. No, not the Jets and not the Jets and Browns. Green Bay and Cowboys. It was a good game, but I wouldn't put it in that top 5 yet. The fuck was it? Raiders Chiefs. Golly, it is escaping me. Yes, Dolphins Ravens. Thank you. Dolphins Ravens. There we go. That's what it was. Dolphins Ravens. Thank you. Jeez Louise, that was way earlier in the season. Fucking Dolphins Ravens. Golly. I'm sitting over here like, all right, which team was it? Which team was it? So that would be my 5. I'd have Atlanta, Carolina, Buffalo, Minnesota. I believe it was Dolphins Ravens. Dolphins Ravens, Steelers Bengals, and then I think I said Detroit and Minnesota, or Detroit and Philadelphia. Is one of those two. But I would have that. This man, Money Moore, said Colts and Broncos. Would you give it a rest? As the Commanders are marching down the field, yet another first down that they pick up. The Wooster put 49 on it. Said, sending love from the UK. Your videos give me much joy. Keep up the great work. How about a Cody Packy moment? Let me tell you something right now. If somebody doinks off the upright, I might just take my pants off. I'm lying. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because the tongue is a very powerful, it's a very powerful source. So they mess around somebody actually doink, and now I turn into EDP 445 with no cupcakes. I don't want to have to deal with that. Peyton Pavon said, also, this man I kept running into on the bus is single-handedly making me reconsider my Bronx defense. Well, what I tell you about the Bronx, man, I know you are, you are from the Bronx, but soon enough you will see it's not a good place to be. MDJ, Pavon said, I've just been having a hard time finding people to motivate me besides my mother. Never had the best relationship with my abusive alcoholic father. Well, I'll say this much. For one, in a situation in which there is a disconnect with a parent, moreover, when there's alcoholism that's involved there's something that is, driving that for him. It's not your job to fix, whatever the hell it is that he's got going on. And especially if it's a situation in which, man's is abusive. So you kind of want to not have to deal with that. But I think if I have a soft spot for fatherhood. So since that's okay, because my relationship with my father and also growing up around bunch of people who had relationships with their, father. I never really got introduced to single parenthood until I freaking made it to junior high. I think I told the story before, but I went on, as they're telling the story about Taylor Heineke, but I went to parent-teacher conference my 6th grade year in junior high, and then I saw nothing but kids with their mothers. I'm like, the hell? And then I asked one of my classmates, like, yo, where your father? Man, fuck my dad. The fuck you? I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. And my dad had went to the bathroom. So I was just standing there, and then all of a sudden, it's just all these kids just hated their pops. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? But I would say this much, as it pertains to, with your dad, I'd say see if you can sit down with him at a point where he is sober, and maybe if it's like he enjoys watching football games, whatever the case may be, you find him in a point that he finds a lot of happiness in or joy in. And you have a real conversation with him, like, yo, listen, I would love to know what your upbringing was like. And you try to pinpoint and identify what led him down the path that he's on. There's a number of people where I should say it's a small percentage of people who are just from birth. They on some, we bad people. But most times people are they're driven to that nefarious kind of actions. So with that being the case, I think it's not on you to do it, but I think to bring peace to yourself, especially in a situation in which you feel that level of depression, you might want to consider what the fuck led him down this fucking path and try to speak it out with him so he doesn't feel as if everybody is against him. Because oftentimes when the people, turn abusive, they feel as if they're a victim, so they take that out on somebody else. It's all projection. But here comes the goddamn Commanders moving down the field like it's nothing. Hit the like button if you haven't already. O-Dog said, your dad went to the bathroom and never came back. Oh, my condolences. He died in the bathroom? That's like, he died like man's in the Sopranos. The fuck was his name? Who died on the toilet? I forget his name. I forget his name. He died on the toilet. He was a captain. And then because he passed, they gave his crew to Ralph. Golly, what the hell was his name? Elvis. I forget his name. Well, Elvis did die in the bathroom too, if I'm not mistaken. Good Lord. Hello, Commanders. Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't already know, I want to know who you guys got winning this game. Me personally, I think this is the upset alert that is happening right now. I believe this is the upset alert that is happening. Jackie. No, it's not Jackie. Not Jackie. Jackie's didn't die in the bathroom. Fuck was his name? Jesus Christ. I am forgetting. But I have the Washington Commanders pulling off the upset and getting the W here tonight. I forgot to say that at the start. But let me know who you guys got winning in the comment section. Who do you guys have winning? This man said Gary. Oh, Gibson almost got in. Fuck was his name? Gigi. That's what the fuck it was. Fucking Gigi. Whitney Houston. Good Lord. But K-Dub said, true story. I never knew about you never knew about the true single parent homes until you was in high school. Your parents divorced when you were 1. But they kept a great relationship going for you. Hey, man, shit. Sometimes parents just, Gibson in the end zone. That's a touchdown, baby. That's a touchdown. And the Commanders are on the board after turning the football over on the opening drive. They drive down the field and get themselves a score. Oh, man, I would have loved to go to freaking Lincoln Financial Field for a game. There are a few things that I find a lot of joy in. But going to a sporting event as the visitor, like, it doesn't matter if you're a fan of the team or not. It's one thing to cheer on the home team. That's a great experience if you're in a situation where the game is really important and the crowd is incredibly, into it. But going to a visitor, you're a visitor going to the home stadium, wearing the jersey, and you're amped up. Oh my, it's an amazing experience because you can, 1, make friends for life. 2, have a memory you'll never forget. And as long as you don't get overly belligerent, you won't find yourself in a situation in which there's some sort of fist fight because people get very, very upset. When I went to the Yankee game, there was a woman who was in Astro fans. I think it was herself and 2 other women. And they were talking shit or whatever. And obviously, you're in the Bronx. So somebody is going to want to get physical. So everybody started cheering cunt, asshole, all of that other stuff. And it got to a point where somebody, this young adult, I really want to say he was maybe about 20. He doesn't look any older than 24. Definitely wanted to go to bros with her, for sure. They definitely wanted to fight her. And what's interesting was nobody was on her side because the Yankees were getting blown the fuck out, and everybody was upset. So they were like, man, if we could see this lady get her ass whipped, perhaps that could be a little bit of excitement. But lo and behold, security did come and then ultimately escorted her out at the conclusion of the game. They were trying to push for her to get taken out at the 6th inning. I'm like, come on now. There's still more games to watch the Yankees get their ass kicked. But touchdown, Washington, tie game, 7 apiece. I have the Commanders pulling off the upset here tonight. The Eagles, you already know they dominate the second quarter, but I think Washington will give them their worst second quarter of the season. Easy said, unless you go to the wrong side of the Raiders versus 49ers. Old school. Hey, listen, if you go to the Negro vagina, you travel to the black hole in back when it was in Oakland, you got trouble because Raiders fans, I believe there is no other fan base that is more physically violent than Raiders fans. Those individuals are kind of scary. They're kind of scary. But I would do it. Personally, I would do it. Eagles 2018 said, nah, bro, we winning this game. Hey, man, ain't no problem. I'm just stating my, who I believe will mess around and win. I'm looking forward to a good game, but I do call for a upset alert for this particular game. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So there's that. Underground Comedian said, I agree. Once more. Congratulations on passing 300, man. Said also, you agree to that experience. You took your father to see the Chiefs this year. They won it. And that was their first game of the season on his birthday. Hey, man, that's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Wow, this is the Commanders' first touchdown in the first quarter since the first drive of week 1. Jesus Christ. Mr. GH2, Patuan said, not going to lie, I miss Hot Mike and the hashtag BigAss7. Yes, me as well. Of moment of transparency, if you really want to know one of the reasons why there was problems. Bleacher Report kind of took the exact same idea that Hot Mike had. And because what was going on with Hot Mike, there wasn't as many creators who were creating anymore. So with that particular, being the case, it kind of ran out of leverage that they once had. And with Bleacher Report taking the idea, now they were pretty much fucked. So I was really trying. I'm doing everything I could to try to keep the thing going as the number one, creator on Hot Mic, but ultimately it is what it is moving forward. So you try things, you fail, but I'm happy that we gave it a shot. And who knows, maybe, things could work out and keep things going. But if not, then it is what it is, But that's the tough thing about business, man. When Big Brother, or I should say, when the larger individuals come along and then mess around and dominate in that space, and then they take your idea, it's very difficult to win. Like, for example, you could come up with a concept for a sneaker, right? You can have a concept for a sneaker, and then all of a sudden, Nike comes along, takes that exact same concept. You've been building your shit from the beginning. Now, granted, you can have trademarks and patents and copyrights and things of that nature, but if they just make a similar kind of style and they've got the name and everything out there, you're in trouble. Oh, boy, A.J. Brown is limping. Oh, well, I hope he's all right. Or maybe he tweaked an ankle or something. Well, Peyton, in a bizarre turn of events, A.J. Brown just left the game. I hope he's okay. But that's one of the reasons why it's important to protect, not only your idea, but also your brand, but also try to build as much rapport with the audience to where somebody else can't just come in and then, pretty much take your idea. But that's a difficult portion in media. Peyton said, I'm not about to cheer for injuries. Hey, man, just like me. he just like me. Ain't nobody going to cheer for no doggone injuries. I mean, it's going to be one of them situations you mess around and win in fantasy. Like, ooh, I won the fantasy, but did I really win? Jalen Hurts. Oh, boy, they are marching down the field like it's nothing. MDJ P5 want to say, how can I talk to my dad? I had a physical altercation with him in high school where I forced him out of the car physically. Oh, well, if that's the case and you had to, so here's what you can do, right? Because if you had to get to the point which there's a level of, him being overpowered, that really would hurt his ego. So you can lean with, even if you weren't the wrong party, you can lean with a apology for what transpired, being that I wish I didn't have to come to this point. I'm sorry it got to where it got. Don't apologize for the action at that point, because if you're going to physically remove somebody from a car, 9 times out of 10, it was warranted. So don't apologize for the action. Apologize for the fact that it had to get to that point, right? And then engage in the conversation there. Then also what you can do is take, oftentimes in which you're dealing with people who are, considered the victim at this point, there's no real responsibility, accountability on you. But what you can do is acknowledge what role you could have done in your relationship that could have been a bit better, right? Not to blame you, but if there's ever a point in which there's a reconciliation that needs to happen, across any board with anybody, you always acknowledge what you could have done better to better the relationship. So you can lean with that, and then oftentimes when somebody sees that they're not, being attacked and somebody else is being, sincere and somewhat apologetic as the Eagles move the chains, they'll often open up. So you can lean with something like that. The game guy, Patuan, said, what's my take on grass versus artificial turf? Grass all fucking day, fuck artificial turf. I think turf, and it's turf, and also I think the lightweight cleats that have led to all these ACL, soft tissue, non-contact injuries. I think those are the goddamn problems. That wasn't a catch, by the way. But turf, it's fun to run on. Don't get me wrong. Motherfuckers move much faster on turf. However, because it shit ain't real, there's no give on that sumbitch. You gon' tear some shit. Better to just go on real grass. You slip. At least when you slip, you'll fall. Fucking turf, your foot ain't gonna go, and now you tear ACL, LCL, PCL, MCL, and goddamn meniscus. So because that's the case, fuck artificial turf. When I first touched artificial turf for the first time in my life, I'm like, dude, this is awesome. They got the pebbles in the ground. This is amazing. And then I started really thinking about it like, yo, wait a minute. I remember when I was in high school, I'm like, yo, everybody getting these fucking cleats that are incredibly lightweight. Then on top of that, with the turf being everywhere, there's no give on the ground. You're going to have a bad time. So fuck that shit. Grass all goddamn day. I don't know the full science behind all that shit, but grass all goddamn day. My favorite NFL team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, it's on my chain. It's on my chain. Tyrene, it is on my chain. Now, it's 2nd and 13 right now from the 36-yard line. Here we go. Jalen Hurts going for it all, looking towards the end zone. It's broken up. No flag, no flag, no flag, no. No flag, no. He turned around. Stop it. He was not participating in the Civil Rights Challenge. No, pick up the flag. No. No. No, you saw the helmet turn. Last night, Stephon Gilmore was able to get away with one, and it was rightful. He turned his head. He did look back. Stop it. He looked back. He may not have turned his head the right way, but he did indeed look back for the football. Stop it. Stop it. No. I know there's a little bit of contact there. Don't get me wrong. There's a little bit of contact there, but I think they should pick that sumbitch up. If he turned his goddamn head the wrong way. That's why they had the addition. If he turned his head inside rather than outside, he could have got away with it. You goddamn idiot. He turned his head, but he turned the wrong way, so the contact would lead to interference. Oh, Lord. He did touch him. He did touch him. Don't get me wrong. He did touch him. But remember what I said. I contextualized it. He turned his head the wrong way. Because if he turned inside and they doing the hands thing, he could have probably got away with it. Oh, Dallas got it for the score. Hello, Peyton. Dallas got it in the end zone for the score. Touchdown, Philadelphia Eagles. They regained the lead, and they roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. I fucked your mother. So, the Eagles have the lead once more. My favorite NFL player, says Tyree. My favorite NFL player all time is Hines Ward. Favorite quarterback all time is Peyton Manning. My favorite current NFL player, probably Derek Henry. Actually, I can't say it's Derrick Henry. I think I'd have to say TJ Watt. TJ Watt, Derrick Henry. TJ Watt, Derrick Henry. There's somebody else. How am I forgetting? TJ Watt, Derrick Henry. My memory. Braylon said my favorite NBA team, the Miami Heat. I actually have a chain of the Miami Heat as well. So there is that. MDJ Pafavon said, growing up, my older brother was my role model and father figure. He always told me to forgive my dad, but I don't have a relationship with him. Well, if that's definitely something that can carry as you continue to get older, especially if your father's still alive. So with that being the case, I think me personally, regardless of how much of an asshole or douchebag your pops may have been, you have to extend grace towards your parents, and it's a very uncomfortable conversation because there'll be situations where somebody can be incredibly good. Lord, how did this bot get in here? How did this bot get in? Hello there, bot. We got a bot up in. Hey, somebody time out that bot. Matter of fact, I'll do it myself. Come on now, bot. What's going on? Peep the moderator chat in Discord. I got you. Who let this bot up in here? Culture Shock said, hey, man, just found your channel. Really love the content. You're hilarious. Quick question. Why do you follow the Steelers when you have 2 teams in New York? Cheers. Well, we actually have 3 teams in New York if you count Buffalo. But I've been a Steelers fan, and I guess I can answer this because Braylon asked my favorite NBA team. I became a Steelers fan and Heat fan in 2000. I'll keep it brief. I kept it brief yesterday as well. With the Pittsburgh Steelers, the year was 2000. I was playing NFL quarterback 2001. Brett Favre was on the cover. I always played with the Green Bay Packers. And then I played against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I always like to use Leroy Butler on defense on the Packers. Jerome Bettis in the year 2000, he was still in the midst of his prime. In the game, you have to tap A on the N64 in order to, with the turbo, but then lower the shoulder. Jerome Bettis would run everybody over. I could not tackle him with Leroy Butler. He is a Hall of Famer. I believe he went to the Hall of Fame this past year. Then I said, all right, can't beat him, join him. Played with the Pittsburgh Steelers, went undefeated, and I did not have a memory pack, so I just simply had to sit there and play the game all day. I put the time of the quarters down to 1 minute, played 4-minute games. I won the championship. I'm like, this is amazing. Fast forward to the fall, because this was in the summer of 2000. Fast forward to the fall. I believe this was early October or late September, week 4. I just came home from church, turned on the television. The undefeated 3-0 New York Jets were taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. First thing I saw, I didn't even take off my church shoes yet. I saw fat-ass Jerome Bettis run into the end zone, 12-yard touchdown. Never seen a fat man move so nimble in my entire life. I said, damn it, I'm a Steelers fan, and for 22 years, I have been. As for the Miami Heat, I played NBA Jam 1999. Yes, NBA Jam 1999. I don't believe it was 2000. If I remember correctly, it was 1999. I don't know why I'm confusing. But I remember it was I think it was NBA Jam 2000 or 1999. I think it was 2000. But I was playing with the Los Angeles Lakers because Kobe and Shaq was fucking unstoppable. Was it 2000? Shit, it might not have been. It might have been 2001. Whichever one it is, all I know is Kobe and Shaq was who I was playing with. I think it was 99. But unbeatable. All of a sudden, I played against the Heat. I think it was Tim Hardaway and Alonzo Mourning. Could not beat them motherfuckers. Played with the Heat. I actually had the fireball along with playing with the Miami Heat. I said, dog, I'm sold. I'm a Heat fan. So that's how it happened. Here come the Commanders looking to respond. Classic man Q said, who is the bigger what if in the NFL, Bo Jackson or Terrell Davis? Bo Jackson, because we actually had a chance to really see a glimpse of Terrell Davis, and he's in the Hall of Fame, undeservedly in my opinion, but he's in the Hall of Fame. So I think the bigger what if is Bo Jackson, because Bo played, for all intents and purposes, half of the season, and then he gets hurt after his Pro Bowl year. So I think Bo Jackson is the biggest what if. Tiger put 5 and said, what would you do if Nancy was behind my student loan situation? Well, for one, I'm going to find Nancy and I'm going to take a shit on the top of her head. I'll fart on your grave. So there's that. As for the moderator, let's see right here. I see the clip. Son got so many clips of me. Son. Oh, no, that's football. Yes, indeed. That is indeed football. Hayden said, thoughts on WWE with Triple H taking over. I love it so far. 3rd and 2 for Heineke. His pass is caught for the first down. Hello, move them chains. As we enter the end of the first quarter, we are headed to the second, ladies and gentlemen. We are headed to the second. Austin said, what about Bob Sanders? What a huge what if with him as well. Correct, but then again, I still think Bo would have that moniker as he is the biggest what if in the NFL, in my opinion, besides somebody like an Ernie Davis or something of that nature. Why? Because with Bob Sanders, he actually had the chance to win a NFL Defensive Player of the Year. He had a chance to play a couple of, great seasons, but injuries did rob him of a lengthy career. You can say the same for Sean Taylor. I think on defense, Sean Taylor has a very large, I think he has the biggest what if on defense. And then, of course, Bo Jackson on offense, if you were to split, the two. Underground Comedian said, where can I find a clip of you saying, for what, son? Or man, what the fuck? Probably, if you was to cut it out of one of my commentaries, that could work, but my Discord is probably the best location. So if you was to either become a patron also or a member of the channel, then you would ultimately get access to one of those. Or if somebody just circulating on Twitter. If you follow the Adonis burner on Twitter, you'll probably mess around and find one of those clips. Austin said, won a Super Bowl too. In my opinion, Bob Sanders should have won Super Bowl MVP over Peyton. You know what? I'm not opposed to that. The reason why Peyton won Super Bowl MVP, right? After that tumultuous fucking first quarter, midway through the second quarter until the end of the game, Peyton was fucking lights out. But it wasn't just his throwing of the football. It's also his orchestrating of the offense. Because if you really watch that game, Peyton Manning was, despite the fact that there was fucking 10 turnovers and all this other hoopla with the football going all over the place, I think there was like 6 fumbles or whatever. Peyton's play calling, his pre-snap reads in the second half, that might have been one of the greatest games I ever watched a quarterback, despite the fact that the running back was getting all of the yards. It was beautiful to watch. If you go back and just watch the pre-snap, the adjustment, the chess match between Urlacher and Manning, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was raining all day as well. We can't discount that. But XT Squirt, interesting, says, what about Sterling Sharp? No, Sterling Sharp's not a what if because slightly because I believe in the 90s, Sterling Sharp is the second best wide receiver behind Jerry Rice. But because he was gone midway through the year, midway through the decade, you have to give that title to, in my opinion, Chris Carter. But some can go Michael Irvin, and I believe, maybe Andre Reed doesn't get that into that stage. There's somebody else. Tim Brown bought it. So there's a number of different people in the 90s. But I believe Sterling Sharp is number 2 in the 90s had he not, gotten hurt. So this slightly, but he should be enshrined in the Hall of Fame. He played a good amount. So there's that. Dreadhead King in the building. What's going on? Basili said, favorite football moment in NFL history, San Antonio Holmes touchdown. Super Bowl 43. Hayden said, thoughts on Edgerrin James? Hall of Famer. He's got his football life coming out. He deserves every goddamn thing. And Jeff Saturday as a coach so far, do I think that he can beat the Eagles next week? Because I feel like it's a trap game for the Eagles. You're a Colts fan. It is a trap game for the Eagles. Tonight is a trap game for the Eagles. And I believe that the Eagles will lose tonight. Hit the like button if you haven't already. MDJ done changed the tone of the conversation. Said, what would I do if Kali showed up at my house? The great Kali. If the great Kali showed up at my house, for one, I have some Indian seasoning because I made I used it to make chickpeas. It's like an Indian breakfast. I forget what the name of it is, but I'm not a big fan of chickpeas. I had a shit ton of chickpeas because homegirl Adonis had given me a shit ton of chickpeas, so I needed something. So I searched online, what the fuck can you make with chickpeas? And there's some Middle Eastern slash Indian, breakfast delicacy. So I have a number of that stuff here. So if Great Khali showed up, I would throw the Indian seasoning in his face, and then at that particular point, he'll be blinded. And I'm happy that you went there, Basili, because that's exactly where I was going. The moment that he's blinded by the Indian seasoning, so he's going to be like, wait a minute, am I at home? I don't understand. I'm going to catch him with the blade of Levi. I will chop down that tree. I'm not Rey Mysterio. The Tampico juice will not be squeezed out of my head. It is you that is headed to the afterlife. Do you understand what I mean, Great Khali? So that's exactly what's going to transpire. How do I feel about Justin Fields in Chicago? The Bears became the first team in NFL history to have 3 straight games where they scored 29 points or more and lose 3 straight. As the Eagles have now squandered field position for the second consecutive drive, and the Commanders are on the move. Robinson takes it across the 45. They are now at the 44. Nicholas said, what am I sipping on tonight? That 15-year Haitian Babaku. Got that joint in the mug tonight. Got it in the mug. Oh, Lord. Philly got a man down. Oh, that's got to be the left knee. Ah, shit. Golly, I hope he's all right. MDJ Patuan said, what would I do if the bloodline shows up at my house? I'm putting my finger up in the air, and I'm acknowledging Roman Reigns, and I'm going to try to see if I can join. If I start dancing like Sammy, I might mess around and get a membership. John Wick Chapter 4. The fuck? Oh, that's next year. Okay. Oh, 49ers Cardinals from Mexico City? Interesting. I hope they fix the goddamn turf. Or I should say, I hope they fix the grass, because last time they played in Mexico City, it was a fucking travesty. Too many injuries. I agree. Way too many injuries. Tyrene said, shout out. Christian said, do I listen to Mac Hami? I don't know what that is, so I guess I'd have to say no. K-Dub said, if you haven't yet liked the goddamn stream. Correct. We got 580 in the building, only 195 likes. Hit the like button. Come on now. Hit the like button. The like button free. Help out your boy. Hit the like button. The last 2 months during NFL season used to be my best times on YouTube when it came to, engagement. For whatever reason, past 2 months have not been in my favor. Hit the like button. Help a brother out. Come on now. We're going live 3 times per week. I don't know how I still got my voice. And I'm actually about to start up a business. I'm about to start a new business for audiobooks. I'm about to start reading people's audiobooks because individuals have told me since I was 15, but I really never took it into account. I knew on YouTube it was very soothing voice. A lot of people really enjoy my voice. They say, man, you should be on radio and things of that nature. So I said, you know what? Radio, you need to have a number of connections, things of that nature. But in this generation, people aren't necessarily listening to the radio because Spotify, Pandora is pretty much done. But Spotify, Apple Music, things of that nature, YouTube. So I figured, well, given that we are entering a recession, individuals are losing their jobs, why not start reading people's audiobooks? So I'm going to start up get that started. I have to, get my marketing and everything right. I believe by the end of the month, I should be able to get that going. And then I'll probably launch around Christmas. But whatever the case may be, got to use what you already have. If there's anything that I've learned going to different conferences, use what strengths you already have, God-given abilities, and try to monetize those. So why not use that for my voice? 2nd and 8, Heineke overthrows his man. God damn, what is he doing? Clarence said, what if Chris Benoit and armed Anderson come to collect your student loan? Who's armed Anderson? You mean like Arn Anderson? Armed Anderson. Well, if Chris Benoit comes collect my student loans, I would assume that I'm dead because Chris Benoit dead as fuck. As for who armed Anderson, I don't know who armed Anderson is, but that sounds scary because why is Anderson armed coming to collect student loans? At that point, put a bullet in me because I ain't paying you. First down again for the Commanders. I said time and time again, I take responsibility, accountability for everything I've ever done in my entire life. But, student loans, I will never pay a dime. I will never pay a dime. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how, policy and all. Don't get me wrong. I am all about, taking responsibility for all your financial decisions. If you owe somebody money, you pay them back. Student loans, fuck them. College, the biggest fucking scam on the planet, bro. You could really send everybody in the country to school for free and still pay the teachers. Student loans, the biggest goddamn scam. You can't drink. You can't drink until you're 21, but you can sign this fucking paper to take out all this goddamn money to go and get a degree that ain't gonna pay you enough money to pay off the goddamn loans alongside with everything else that you're gonna do. Man, tell that school I said, eat my dick. It ain't happening. My favorite college football team, I don't necessarily have one. I've said time and time again, I would consider myself that of a bandwagon, but I don't follow enough to where I really can consider myself a bandwagon. But there's 3 college football teams that I actually can find myself saying, oh, I hope they win on Saturdays. Alabama, USC, Miami University being the U. So those are the 3 that is there. TW said bottled water is the biggest scam. Hey, bottled water is a big-ass scam. Get yourself a filter. You ain't got to worry about no fucking bottled water. Man, there's so much, capitalism. Capitalism is hilarious, right? But the thing is, the moment that you realize how corrupt and goofy that it is, it's foolish to not use it to your benefit because it's going to still be around regardless. So since that's the case, take advantage of the system so that you don't have to depend on the system. That's the way to play the game of life. 3rd and 1 for the Commanders here at the 21. Oh, Lord, where's Robinson going? Nowhere. They might have to settle for a field goal here. Hey, I know Rivera's a very aggressive coach. Get the field goal unit on the field, dog. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go for it. Please don't go for it. Please don't go for it. Take the points. Take the points. Take the points. Take the points. Your offense has been playing very well outside of that early, problem. No. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is that, no, they're going to go for it. No, I hope they just try to draw them off sides. Don't do it. Take the points. Did I play football, says Tyrene. Yes, I played in high school and in college. In college, I only played wide receiver. I was an absolute beast. All-American. I had 4 catches for 34 yards for my career. Direct snap, but I think there's laundry on the field. for a delay a game on offense. Well, there it is. They would have picked up the first down. But personally, I say take the points. In high school, I played safety, corner, linebacker, kick returner, wide receiver, slot receiver. I was tight end one play, so I wouldn't even count that. But I was all over the place. Thank you. Take the points. No, don't do too much. Take the fucking points. Your offense has been playing very well. Your defense only had one drive, really, to get tested. So I would take the points here. Joey Slye just better not miss it. 44-yard field goal here. It's still a difficult field goal, despite the fact that motherfuckers is booting from 50. Oh, my God. Did he miss? He got that one. It's through the uprights, and it's good. All right. 4-point game here. Take the points. Hayden said, what in my opinion is the greatest diss track of all time? You think it's No Vaseline? Shit if I know. I don't really listen to music like that. The first thing that comes to my mind is Hit 'Em Up. I'm not really big keen on music, so that's a question for the unchiseled Adonis. He might know. MFer said, hey, Chiseled, what are your thoughts on former New England Jets New England and New York Jet running back Curtis Martin. Curtis Martin was very consistent. He was never that explosive, back, but he was the incredibly consistent back. He was giving you 1,000 yards per year. He was giving you 1,200, 1,300 yard, seasons per year. And as it pertains to Hall of Famers, he's often overlooked. I wouldn't necessarily say he was underrated, but in the same breath, you can make an argument that he was underrated because when you talk about the greatest running backs of all time, Curtis Martin isn't the name that jumps off of the paper because his running style wasn't necessarily sexy. But hell of a goddamn player. Hell of a goddamn player. Black Freakazoid said Arian Foster's early years were good. Correct. Arian Foster was a very good running back in his time. Unfortunately, injuries are not our friends. Jamal Charles overlooked. I agree. Jamal Charles, if he never got hurt, would have definitely been a Hall of Famer for sure because he was an absolute monster. It's something about if you take a look at certain running backs that put up great production, but injuries robbed them of a Hall of Fame career. In just the 2000s, I can say Clinton Portis, Priest Holmes, Jamal Charles, Arian Foster, Todd Gurley. These guys, if they stayed healthy, if they had 4 more years of the production that they had in their prime, they're Hall of Famers. Hell, Chris Johnson. Is Shady McCoy a Hall of Famer? Actually, yes, because if we really look at the top 3 running backs of the 2010s, Adrian Peterson, Shady McCoy, Marshawn Lynch. Frank Gore is hovering because he played for fucking ever. But I would say yes to Shady McCoy. Oh! Well, this wasn't necessarily by injury. It's more by circumstance. If Le'Veon Bell wasn't such a goddamn idiot and stayed in Pittsburgh, which he knows now, that was a big problem for not, staying, he could have been a Hall of Fame back as well. Meyer Tough said, hey, Chiseled, I'm glad to be back in the stream. You don't got to keep scamming. You don't got to keep spamming. I'll see your message, brother. But meaning to ask opinion on San Antonio home Super Bowl catch and reaction towards it. Well, for one, when I was watching the game and that year, if Brandon is in the building, my old high school teammate and classmate, that's my guy. If he's in the building, he can attest to this. The entire playoffs in 2008, my freshman year of high school, I called every single game. I predicted who would win, and I predicted how they would win. And I was spot on. That's one of the reasons why all of my friends who know football or enjoy football, they come to me for my opinion. Because that year, and it was my freshman year of high school, I predicted literally everything. Not to the T, but I said, this team will win. This is how they're going to win. It's not to say, oh, man, on this drive, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. But at a young age, I understood football. So with that being the case, and obviously, you're not always right. Some things happen, but the one of the craziest moments I ever had was I believe it was 2018 Cowboys versus Saints. I called the entire fucking game before the game, but the and that one was down to the T. Oh, Jalen Hurts looking left. He's got Smith, and here we go. This is exactly why I say take the points. This is exactly why I say take the points. But watching the game, I was incredibly stoic because when Larry Fitzgerald scored, first thing I did was look at the time, and I saw 2:43. I said, oh, they left too much time. They left way too much time. Pittsburgh's offense wasn't looking too special, but I said they left way too much time. There's a chance. And that entire season, the toughest, schedule in the league for Pittsburgh, they put together a hell of a lot of clinching drives to either win or, solidify. Well, everything was to win, but they either put game tying, game leading, or, game clinching drives. So I immediately looked and said, man, they left way too much time. Jesus Christ, first down right now for the Eagles. They moving the chains. That's Devontae Smith again. Is Mike Allstott a Hall of Fame worthy? No. No. He's in the Hall of Very Good. Because they won't categorize him. For one, fullbacks never get love outside of the 1960s. 60s and 70s. I think in the 80s, who was the last fullback who got into the Hall of Fame? Was it Riggins? Oh, intercepted. Hello. Picked off by the Commanders. Oh, he's got a couple of blockers out in front here. He can do some here. Oh, no, he can't. But there's laundry on the field. He was due one. Hey, this is the second quarter, man. Second quarter. I told you guys. What did I say? The Eagles are absolutely phenomenal in the second quarter. What did I say yesterday? They're sensational in the second quarter. But if they run into a team that can either keep things even in the second quarter or beat them in the second quarter, the Eagles will be in trouble. Can they play 4 quarters of football? Here we go. This is exactly why I say take the points. Because look at this situation if they went for it on 4th down. Jesus Christ, it's A.J. Brown's fault that wasn't caught. Hell of a job by Justy to hold on to his arm. But that's A.J. Brown's fault that's picked off. You got to catch that football. Can Sam Bradford go into the Hall of Fame? Oh, please give it a rest. Come on now. We just throwing out names. Tony Richardson? No, Tony Richardson is not a Hall of Fame. Well, Tony Richardson's a very exceptional fullback, so I might take that back. Tony Richardson and Lorenzo Neal are the, in my opinion, better fullbacks of the 2000s that weren't, rushing the football. But the problem is the role of the fullback does not get the respect that it deserves. And now that position is obsolete in this generation of football, those guys will never get into the Hall of Fame because the modern eye is voting. So, unfortunately, they won't get their respect. So, there is that. MDJ Patuan said, what do I do if Rhea Ripley comes to my house? I'm taking out some condoms. I'm going to offer her an Australian drink, and I'm going to see if we can make our way to the bedroom. But if not, then I'm going to hit her in the back of the goddamn head with a chair, and then shit, I don't know where my bat is. Oh, my shit right here. Then I'm going to beat her head in profusely with this bat. Because somebody got to put their hands on her. That damn wench. Oh, and I watched Raw and SmackDown earlier this afternoon. Did Dominic Mysterio get on the mic and say, after Mia Yim whipped Rhea Ripley's ass, did he say they think they have a plan for mommy? He called her mommy? The fuck wrong with him? What's wrong with him? But yeah, that's what I'll do if Rhea Ripley show up. Goddamn beard, hair got stuck in there. Viper Dynamo put 2-1. Said Philly is really missing Jordan Davis. Well, MDJ put 2-1. Said what would I do if Judgment Day comes to my? If the entire Judgment Day comes to the house, at that point I'm taking out the blade of Levi. I'm releasing the blade of Levi, and somebody fixing to get cut in the name of Edge. But we'll do it to the music of Damian Priest because that's a great-ass song. What if Lana Rhodes comes in my bedroom? Well, if Lana Rhodes steps in my bedroom, well, I'm going to cut her fallopian tubes. And if she'd like to engage in a little bit of fornication, that's great. If not, get the fuck out of here. But I only know who she is because of y'all. Philly has a easy schedule. They do have a relatively easy schedule down the stretch, but again, here's the beautiful thing about football: it's any given Sunday, and everybody got the same 60 minutes in the playoffs. So all of this stuff look good, but it takes the postseason. You got to play at a high level. Nikita Lyons, you better stop it, Macho. You better chill, man. You better chill. I start talking about Nikita Lyons, you start agreeing. Now all of a sudden your wife gonna be in there looking at both of us like, what are you guys talking about? Let's not do that. Yeah, see, y'all naming people's names. I don't know who the hell they are. Dreadhead King said, what do I do if Trish Stratus comes to shit, Trish Stratus comes to the house. Damn, grab the lubricant. What you mean? We turning on the stream, but we turning off the stream, but we keeping the camera rolling. You know what I mean? Nevertheless, 3rd and 1 right now for the Redskins. They need this. I said Redskins. Jesus Christ. I should have used the goddamn voice over here. No, Trish isn't Undertaker's wife. Michelle McCool is Undertaker's wife. There's the handoff. Gibson gets the first down. If I'm Washington, I'm trying to not only milk this clock, but also get into the end zone. A field goal here does not really do you the favors that you need, but points regardless works. Oh, there's Robert Quinn. I'm trying to milk all of the clock in the second quarter. I remember back when I used to play Madden, I was the worst person to play against because I would milk the fuck out of the clock. I'll have a 15-minute drive. I'll go to the line with a play in mind and just sit there like Peyton Manning fucking milking the play clock trying to figure out, the play. I never played, video games. I never played Madden for the big play. Fuck the deep touchdown. I don't even want to attempt for that shit. I'm going to pick up 4. Then I'm going to pick up 5. I'm going to pick up 2. Then I'm going to pick up 3. After that, I'm going to get 7. I want to slowly, methodically move down the field and chew up clock. My favorite thing in football, time of possession. That's always been my favorite thing. You win time of possession, you win the goddamn game. Run the damn football. Great. Bam. Run, pick up 5. Now I got you. I'll have a play in mind. I go to the line. I'm doing all these extra checks just to check right back to the original play. And then we're going to make our move. Peyton said, what if Coyle Ray pulls up? Hey, I'd like to apologize. I wasn't very familiar with her game. Shorty got no cheeks, but she throws what she got. And there's a little bit of a I'm a fan of Muley Eberty. So since I enjoy Muley Eberty, I think it works. She is surprisingly feminine. So because that's the case, works out. And with smaller women, it's not like I have a preference per se, but it is something that can be rather fun. Curtis Samuel I don't know why he touched the ground, but the pride of Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? I should have played against him, but he came into E-Hall the year after I played against him. Macho put 2 on it. Said Lunel started on OnlyFans. Lunel? What? The comedian? Shit. MDJ put 2 on said, what would I do if Corey Ray Vaughn comes to mind? Corey Ray Vaughn. Who is that? Corey Ray Vaughn. Brother said Willow Ryder. Thank you later. Who's Willow Ryder? Willow Ryder. Oh, Lord, it's a porn star. Yeah, I just Googled it. Oh, my God. Bad snap. Throw the football away. Somebody got to come back to the football. They might throw the intentional grounding. Willow Ryder. Oh, she's on some penis. Okay, all right. Well, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. God damn. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Well, let me close that. Good Lord. This is a, shouldn't have searched that. Immediately opened up Twitter. Shorty just bouncing on some penis. Corey Ray Vaughn. Who is Corey Ray Vaughn? Let's see here. Corey Ray Vaughn. Instagram. Los Angeles. She all right. This girl kind of look young. Man, this girl kind of look young. Oh wait, they got famous birthdays. I gotta get me one of them famous. She's born in 1996. All right, she good. Yeah, she all right. She all right. And YouTuber. She a YouTuber? Oh, wait, what's her YouTube? She got more subscribers than me? Let me see if I gotta be a hater or not. She got more subscribers than me? She got 646. Oh, tell her I said fuck her. Tell her I said fuck her. She got me beat about 36,000. Tell her I said eat a dick. Goddamn asshole. Now, MDJ Patu said, Corey is a fine YouTuber. Look her up. She got more subscribers than me. Tell her eat a dick. Eat my dick. Chris said, if Ice Spice walk in right now, what am I doing? I'm sending her bitch ass home, man. She said in her song, "We both from the Bronx, so you know that I'm dirty, or I know that you. I don't know what it is, but man, I had enough of Ice Spice, dog. You gotta watch her music on mute. You gotta watch her music on mute, and I say watch, not listen. Watch her music on mute. Now, nevertheless, right now, score is 14-10. Washington is indeed driving. And there's a timeout from Philadelphia. Yes, with 5 minutes and 18 seconds remaining here in the second quarter, where Philly has not scored, but Washington only has 3. Washington needs a touchdown. W Erupt said she's a 10 trying to rap. It's good on mute though. Yeah, I wouldn't say a 10. She's if she can't speak, like if you took the word like, I saw a tweet where it said if you remove the word like, she wouldn't have a career. And I have an issue with people who constantly say like in sentences. There's no problem if you actually utilize it, whether it's in a simile or you utilize it the appropriate way. But if you overly find yourself saying like, I got problems with you. Because all you have to do to mitigate saying like so profusely in speech is slow down when you're speaking. Moreover, take breaths. There's not a problem with taking breaths when speaking. You don't have to constantly say like or some sort of filler word to fill in the gaps of what's transpiring. A lot of times people say, you know what I mean? Or you say, yeah, like you know. People do these too much. They keep saying this in speech. There's many ways to get around it. People don't notice how often they say like or they say certain words in succession while speaking. It's a speech filler. Yes, correct. It is a speech filler, says Chris. When I was in as I say when I was in college and I took a speech class, I noticed how often people said like, so on and so forth. Then I said to myself, how often do I say this? And it was few and far between. However, I made it a mission at that point to read the thesaurus a bit more, because at that point I was still reading it per day as Washington moves the chains. But also I made sure to quell the use of like, and many different filler words moving forward. Wait, Boomer Sooner said, oh, you thought I was feeling you? Girl, I'm a munch. You a baddie. I'll eat you for lunch. You better stop it. You better stop it with your horse shit. In fact, I actually keep my dictionary right here. And I go through my dictionary. And this is an older dictionary, if I'm not mistaken. I believe this is 19... Which year dictionary is this? I believe this might be about 2000 something. But I usually go through the dictionary, research different words, and I actually write them down in the very book that I keep most of my information in. So I have a shit ton of definitions in this book here that have been here for years. So I just have definitions that have been here for years. And I just research different definitions and what they mean, and then incorporate that into my lexicon, also known as vocabulary, and keep myself relatively educated. So you got to educate yourself on a daily basis and learn new things. 3rd and 10 right now from the 34. If Washington picks up a first down here, they can pretty much run until the conclusion of the half. Oh, oh, wait a minute. No, he gets stopped. And now it's 4th and 1. Hell of a tackle right there by Wallace. Decision time for the Commanders, but if I was them, I'd take the field goal. Just take the points. Take the points. Hell of a goddamn tackle right there from Wallace, man. Way to take down McLaurin. He initially had broke through the tackle, but then Wallace was able to keep him from getting into the end zone. Participating in the Frank Costanza challenge. Stop short. Oh, no, the offense is on the field again. They might go back to that same play that they attempted to run. Here we go. Sends a motion, man. They're going to hand it off to Samuel, and he got the first down. I knew they was going to run the same fucking play. Christian says, you keep a thesaurus on you. Fair enough. CJ put 2 on, said, Ice Spice looked like a toad from Super Mario Bros. Correct. MDJ put 2 on, said, what would I do if Anais shows up to my crib? If Anais shows up to, who's Anais? Oh, that's Deshaun Watson's lady. I wonder if they're still together, one way or another. If she was to pull up to my crib, I wouldn't necessarily have a reaction. Yeah, I don't think I would. I would have a reaction. Not. She's all right, but I live in New York, so I've seen countless different ladies who look like this on the street. I'm pretty sure she's no longer with Deshaun Watson. I do not see him on her Instagram. If I'm not mistaken, I may have slid in her DMs when I was doing the sliding into DMs challenge. I did. November 22nd, 2018. The message is yet to be read. I wrote, I heard the news. Congratulations on becoming newly single. I guess that would apply now, given that she's no longer with Deshaun, allegedly. Although, I'm not a professional athlete. My brother, oh, wait a minute. Who the hell was she dating before then? It must have been somebody in a different sport. Actually, I think so, because usually women like this, they make lateral moves between multiple sports. But I did write, I heard the news. Congratulations on becoming newly single. Although I'm not a professional athlete, my brother has athlete's foot. Figuratively, I've got the athlete's blood. Nevertheless, it's Thanksgiving. Oh, I guess, I wrote this to 22nd, so that's a week from tomorrow of 2018. Nevertheless, it's Thanksgiving. How about we go bobbing for apples? You can go first. I'll cut the apples in half and make it easier. I'd love to see how you handle seeds. Consider it a prerequisite. You know where to find me. No need to ask, he's a smooth operator. Good times. Good fucking times. If only they didn't ruin my attempt at sliding to DMs with shadow banning me. Could have definitely returned back to it. I might just say fuck it and run the risk of losing the IG, but who knows? One way or another, I might have to bring it back, because now I see people sending voice notes and fucking posting photos of it or videos as reels of it on Instagram. I'm like, you motherfuckers. I was the motherfucker who's sliding into DMs and made it a series. Now people is out here getting clout on sliding in DMs. I might have to bring the son bitch back. You could post it on Twitter. No, I probably can post it on Twitter, no problem. The only problem is with Twitter, the traction, not necessarily there. But I could build a new audience on Twitter posting sliding to DM, so I might just mess around and do it. Who knows? I have the full duration up on Patreon of the sliding into DMs. I can't post it on YouTube because it's going to get blocked. One way or another, it's gonna get fucking blocked. So I can't do that shit. But I might have to bring back the sliding into DMs. He's sliding, sliding, sliding into DMs, sliding, sliding, sliding into DMs. Might have to bring that son bitch back. Brother, put 5 on, said Ice Spice is a bad verse away from OnlyFans. She'll be on OnlyFans. Earlier today, that girl, the Catch Me Outside girl, Bad Baby, passed through my mind while I was on the way back from the chiropractor. I said, oh man, I wonder what she's up to. And I recall that she had made $1 million on OnlyFans in one day. First and goal here for the Commanders. Robinson's in. That's got, they might mark him a yard short. Jeez. They marked him a yard short. I wonder if the Eagles will use their timeouts here. Oh, wait a minute. That might be a touchdown. That might be they might want to review this. That might be a touchdown. That knee didn't touch that. That elbow. Where did the elbow touch down? Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, they're going to say the shin? Oh, yeah, that elbow touched down at the 1. He's down at the 1. Never mind. He's down at the 1. Frank Costanza challenge. Stop short. Albert put 2 on and said the collab with Wrestling Bios has to happen again. You know what's interesting? I have to, because I haven't watched Wrestling Bios videos in quite some time because it's been very busy during football season, so it's been difficult. But I've said time and time again, that is my favorite channel on YouTube. I love Wrestling Bios, man. That's my guy for life. I will forever love his channel. Oh, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Immaculate extension. Robinson. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. These motherfuckers try to take my life away. I don't use the N-word. I put a hole in her for fucking with me. Back on the wall and you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me. Cause I'll come and take your life away. Many men, many men wish death on me, and I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Where my heart turn cold. Have mercy on many men, many men. Where's death on me? Touchdown, Washington Commanders, and they have the lead with 1:38 left to go in the first half. Henry, the ruler, a.k.a. the Predator on Elm Street, put 20 on it. Says, sup, Chisel, just got caught off. Wait, you just got cut off. You just cut off all power in your house right now. Got on your night goggles, covered in buttercream. What is this buttercream? Got toys in both hands. Whoa, wait a minute. You have toys in both hands. What do you mean by that? Toys? What toys? Like G.I. Joes? Action figures? Barbies? What do you mean by toys? Hot Wheels? You set your family free in the house by to hunt them down Predator style with Arthur. Hashtag life could be dream. Life could be dream. What? You covered yourself in buttercream, and you have toys in both of your hands. You released the family from the shackles of the attic and the basement, and you're going to hunt them down Predator style. Sir! What are you talking about? Where is the authorities? What are you referencing, sir? Predator style. We are concerned. Why are you the way that you are? Hey, police. Police. Apprehend this man. What are you talking about? Austin Pafavon said, Reliving the War is the best series going on right now in wrestling. YouTube Wrestling Bios is incredible. I agree, 110%. I watched every episode of Reliving the War during the summer. Really enjoyed the work, man. The detail is amazing. I love whenever he brings Steve motherfucking Blackman. Love that shit. And the Davey Boy Smith chin lock. Enjoy it. MDJ Patuan said, what would I do if Lala Anthony shows up at my house? Well, I'm about to mellow. And then she's ultimately going to leave. Why are you bringing up my ex? Tony Rodriguez, Pafavon said, hey, Chisel, do you think The Rock will face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39? Personally, no. I don't think it will line up with their schedules for this upcoming year. But I do think they will cross paths because despite the fact that The Rock did retire from in-ring competition, there's too much money to be made in a Rock versus Roman Reigns match. Head of the table, they've been teasing the fight. Oh, Jesus Christ, Gainwell's hands just for decoration. They've been teasing the fight. So with that being the case, I don't envision a circumstance where they don't try to pull the trigger on that fight. It has to happen. It has to happen. 1:35 on the clock here. The Eagles will get the football at the second half, so this is an opportunity to get a 2-for-1 situation. There's Hurts looking left. He's got his man. Pick up a 5, and here we go. I'm curious if what's going to happen here. Now, they're going to rush to the line to try to get this first down, but if it's an incompletion, Washington is in business. It's a big third down right here for Jalen Hurts. You can use your feet. Oh, pass sails incomplete because A.J. Brown fell, and they're going to have to punt, and now Washington got a little bit of leverage. Unless Philadelphia's defense messes around and gets a turnover here, this will be the second quarter that the Eagles lose. What did I tell you before? What did I tell y'all yesterday? The first team that beats the Eagles in the second quarter will beat them in the game. I chose the upset alert. I'm not saying the game over because it's not. More than enough time remaining in this game. But now Washington must get points on this drive, preferably a touchdown. Dakari done gifted a membership. Hello. Yeah, somebody tell A.J. Brown to watch out for that banana. Austin said, if Megan Thee Stallion came to your door, sat on your favorite chair, and attempted to forcibly throw them cakes on your lap, attempted to forcibly throw them cakes on my lap. I mean, I got the camera rolling right now, so that would showcase, I would assume that would showcase consent. So with that being the case, hey, man, I'm getting naked. I don't care if we on stream or not. Actually, no, we got to get off stream. Come on now. I got sponsors and shit. But I don't see why Megan Thee Stallion would even pull up. Like, if she was to come to my crib, what is there really to be seen? I'm just going to see some big-ass fucking Houston girl walk in there. It's not like she got any curves or anything like that.
Dancing feet with that lower body, it's unbelievable. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt. Thighs. I mean, they're power generators, right?
It's time! Bring them to me. I'm gonna give them the almighty stroke. Guys, what y'all trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do.
Listen. All I'm saying is, I wouldn't mind if she tried to hit me with the. I would not mind. That's all I got to say about that. Kyle put 10 on, said, I normally wouldn't complain about officiating, but I find it highly suspicious that KC didn't get a single flag against the Jags. P.S. Call the police because Henry is on that 14 grams. Correct. They are definitely on that 14 grams. Henry's on that 14 grams for sure. And when we say he's on that 14 grams, he's on that 14 grams of what?
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it
Who was on crack?
But, ladies and gentlemen, we've under a minute left to go here in the first half. Neo Gohan put 5 on. Said, playing the game pissed me off. I saw you were streaming, so I came here for a laugh. Well, welcome, brother. Welcome. I hope everything's going well as well. I know Thanksgiving is coming up. It'll be the first Thanksgiving without. I don't really want to go into detail. We both know what we're talking about, so I hope all things are well right now, brother. Henry put another 5 on it. Said, if any of y'all seen the movie The Collector, that's what I'm about to do to my family. It's about to get messy, and my brother not gonna walk straight. What? 3rd and 2. 40 seconds left on the clock here. What's the move? Hand off to Robinson. No, Heineke's going to keep it himself. Call timeout. They're going to clock it. I'm not opposed to that. Clock it. There it is right there. 25 seconds at the 45. All they really need to do is get about 30 yards. No, there was only one timeout left for Washington, I think. Oh, no, they didn't have one. My bad. I thought they had a timeout. My bad. My bad. I thought I was looking. Oh, well, that makes sense because on top of the camera, let me moment of transparency. I have this on top of the microphone that I have on top of the camera, so it was covering Washington's thing, and I had thought that the Philly it's covering both names, so it's covering both Washington and Philly. So when I looked at the timeout thing, I thought it was under Washington. So that's my bad. Who's the dummy? I'm the dummy. Let me put my motherfucking head back down. I should have known better. That's my bad. I should have known better. There ain't shit left in that goddamn cup. Dan Rudy, Patuon said, dressed as Bill Cosby passing out Jesus juice. What does that mean? That's a catch. Chevron, put 10 on it. Said, yeah, what's good? How you doing, brother? Have y'all seen Jason Tatum? Got a tech for clapping too hard by the ref. Do you think we can ever go back to the old school basketball where men played like men? Unfortunately, in this generation, probably not. They got to try something by the sideline. They got to try something to the sideline. Yeah, now this about to be a 58-yard field goal for Joey Sly. It's a 58-yard field goal for Joey Sly. MDJ put 2 on and said, what would I do if my son betrayed me like Dom did? I'm whipping his ass. I ain't gonna be like Rey Mysterio and not hit my son. I'm putting that motherfucker's ass in the dirt. Set him in a box. Back to him. Free kill. But Chevron, to answer your question, I cannot envision a circumstance in which we go back to the old school basketball. There's a kick from Sly. Oh boy, that looks like it could be good. That is good. That would have been good from 65. Jesus, what a kick. And for the first time this season, Philadelphia is trailing at the half. That is a boot. Right through the uprights and good. Hey, man. All right. He snuck that subbitch right in there. All right. What I tell you guys, man, this is the game that I predicted that Philly would fall. But game not over yet. Game is not over yet. It ain't over till it's over. It ain't over till it's over. We still got 30 more minutes. Absolution. X-Fate, put 10 on it. Said, watching from Norway, super tired, but I don't want to miss you going live. Hey, man, that's love from Norway. You out there in we got some in the UK. We got one in Germany. Another now in Norway. What time is it in Norway? What time? It's 3 a.m. It's about to be 4 a.m. Come on now. Hey, brother. You might want to get some sleep. Chevron, for 5 on said, plus estimate how many football games have you watched your entire life and what got you into the sport and when? What got me into the sport? Very first football game I ever watched was Super Bowl 34. So that actually had me hooked, and I felt happy for the Rams, but absolute desperation, or I should say disparity for the Titans, losing at the 1 yard line. And actually, that memory has followed me till this day. I still have dreams that I have a chance to win the game, and I come up 1 yard short. Failure has always been my biggest fear, but I embrace failure now in my adulthood. But ultimate failure of my greatest achievement, coming up short, that's always been something that's haunted me. So my earliest football memory is watching Super Bowl 34, to answer the question. And how many football games have I watched my entire life? I've got to say roughly 2,000. Because you said football games, not just NFL games, but football games, period. So I want to say 2,000 because I'm not the generic, watch 3 games on Sunday. Because on average, you're really watching 5 games per week. If you're somebody who's tuning into Thursday night football, Monday night football, and then you watch 3 games on Sunday because there's 2 regional games from 1 and 4, and then also, East Coast 1 and 4, West Coast 10 and 1, and then the Sunday night game. But I stream as well, so there's a lot of times in which I'm watching maybe 4, 5, 6 some games. So since that's the case, I really want to say about like 2,000 games that I've watched, including playoff games are all isolated. I don't think I've missed a playoff game in some time. So I really want to say I can safely say probably about 2,000. Then if I count games in person, going to high school games, going to live football games, going to college, counting the games that I've played in, counting watching college games on Saturdays, maybe tuning into some high school games. I think I can safely say about 2,000 is probably a stretch. 1,000. I think I could say comfortable at 1,000. MDJ Patuan said, there's a report that Mia Yim might turn heel on the OC. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. Ted said, what's good, Chisel? Hey, man, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Jay said, I'm surprised we are doing so well. Hayden said, I'm going to train with Impact Wrestling star Sam Callahan. My dream is about to become true. Oh, wow, you're about to become a wrestler. Well, that's pretty awesome. I'm cheering for you. Girl said, what am I doing if Chief Keef come to my bathroom? Bang, bang. Well, if he pause. But if he comes to my bathroom, I would assume he's going there to take a shit. I would hope that the man's not cooking up no doggone coke. NBA Treyway said, I've been working so much, I finally catch my favorite YouTuber. Hey, man, I appreciate that. That's pretty dope. I'm honored that I would be selected as the favorite. P1 Games, at time for my pre-primetime game highlight commentary. Yes, indeed. Pre-primetime game highlight commentary, indeed. Peyton said someone that works at Dunkin' Donuts said that they missed a whole World Series because he didn't have interest in the team, but a fan of the sport. That sounds insane. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. You can't tell me. That's like somebody who's a football fan saying, I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl because I don't have a team that interests me in the game. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, wow, I'm dumb. Peyton said Double D meant Diamond Digest. Well, that's even worse because you guys are the peak of, you guys are the peak of baseball fans. Tell your good lies, 'cause we find a better one. Set the book down for the moment flies. They must dislike a lot of teams. Correct. They must dislike a lot of teams. Leordis Said, hello, diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual D. ChiseledAdonis, how am I doing this fine night? I ain't doing all right. I am doing all right. Ash finally won a Pokemon League championship. If I'm not mistaken, he won one a couple of years back. But one way or another, congratulations to Ash Ketchum. Yes. Congratulations to Ash Ketchum. But we are at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, where the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles trail for the first time. Oh boy, Deshaun Watson is finally eligible to practice with the team. Cardinals did release Eno Benjamin. Now, here's the thing. I think it's something that happened off the field, obviously. I don't know what it is, but one way or another, very unfortunate releasing. Kay Trill said, I heard you had an altercation with Tiana Trump. Who? Tiana Trump. Who the fuck is Tiana Trump? Altercation? I didn't have any altercation. Who the fuck is Tiana Trump? Tiana Trump. Oh, I did a video on this. Yeah. She was the one who was fucking everybody in high school. I don't know about all that. Oh, wow. She looked like Sasha Banks with this blue wig. God damn, she looked like Sasha Banks with this blue wig. Yo, these women look the same, bro. What the fuck? Arlen, put 5 on it. Said, you son of a witch. All day I've been singing, I'm so icy. So icy. Girl, don't try to fight it. All your friends invited. I'm so icy. So I say, what? Yeah, I'm being your mind, bro. I'm being goddamn head. Nobody fuck up you watching commentary or watching sports the way that I do. Shit popping your goddamn head all goddamn day. Draco said I should play Many Men every commentary. Where you go? Every commentary when Brian Robinson do something positive. Well, I might just have to. Trap game, it is a trap game. That's why I predicted at the beginning of the game that the Commanders would get the W. I know I'm the shit. My chain hang down to my dick. I know I'm the bomb. Just look at my charm. I know I'm the shit. My chain hang down to my old girl. Oh, my friend, I'm about to turn to LeBron. I know some of the lyrics. You triggered my trap card. I need a bigger chain. Might have to grab my Miami Heat chain. Rest in peace, Batman. Yes, indeed. The voice for the Batman animated series has since passed away. But see, they said, what would I do if my son portrayed me the way Dominic Mysterio has? Oh, I'd whip his ass. Like I said earlier, I'd whip his ass. Thoughts on the Bills? Exceptional football team. They just happen to fall short the last 2 weeks. Defensively, they look all right. Offensively, the run game is coming along, but Josh Allen has not been as consistent the last 2 weeks as he had been throughout the entire season. And now I think there's a building concern for his play in the red zone because he's thrown 4 picks in the past 3 games in the red zone. So that's a little bit frustrating. P1 Gabe, but 2-1 said, oh my God, I've been blasting So Icy all day as well. Well, now you know you're not the only one. Yep, Kevin Conroy. Yes, indeed, he did die a few days ago. Big Humfer said, how would I react if I woke up and saw a drunk as 50 Cent vomiting all over my living room? Well, for one, I got to put some bullets in that brother. He got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. Well, I'll tell you something right now. 50 Cent infiltrate my crib just to throw up on my furniture, we're going to have some fucking problems. Peyton said he been blasting. I got the sauce. Who got the sauce? I am the sauce. It's ridiculous. What is going on here? Listen, if I see 50 Cent in my living room like shitting himself and vomiting, we going to have some problems. That's all I got to say about that. Will Dallas cut Ezekiel Elliott? Actually, I think they might. Because Zeke's trade value is in the fucking dirt. I think they will cut him. Draco King said I should play many men in the comments. I just read that. You spamming, brother? Don't spam. You don't have to spam. Will Detroit win 3 in a row? Well, find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Yes. Did I catch the Izzy fight? My thoughts on the card as a whole. Well, I did not catch the entire card, but I did see the Izzy fight, and well, he went out on his feet, and that man's just a thorn in his side, man. Oliveira, he's beat him in kickboxing, and then again in MMA. That man's just a thorn in his side. All in Patuan said, "Where is that gift from? Why is he starting? Whatever do you mean?" You meant that? Mr. GH2 said, honestly, the Falcons should sign Zeke if he's cut, but I'm afraid of another Gurley situation. Well, Cordell Patterson, if he just plays primarily special teams, then I still think it's a problem because he's asserted himself as a number one back in Atlanta, so bringing in Zeke actually doesn't do him any favors. I think Zeke needs to go somewhere where he's the guy, to revitalize that fire that's inside of him. So there's that. K Trill said, Justin Fields or Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts. Come on now. 50 S7 Green said this is a weird game. How so? How so? How so? Let me move this mic closer so I can sit against Zewal. Rest my back. That Justin Jefferson catch, absolutely, fam. That was one of the best catches I ever seen in my life, bro. It's a fucking amazing catch. Absolutely amazing catch. You don't that's beautiful football right there. That catch right there is the epitome of playing wide receiver, dog. Absolutely gorgeous fucking catch of the football there. It's between my neck. There we go. All right, now we're in shape. As Philadelphia, this is their first time trailing in the second half at all. At all. They were the only team in the NFL who had not trailed in the second half, and now they are trailing to the Washington Commanders. Here we go. They're about to set up a 3rd and manageable. It's about to be a 3rd and 3 is where they're going to mark it. It really should be 3rd and 4. I think they gave them an additional yard. They gave them an additional yard there. Tony said, who is my favorite college football team? I said earlier, I'm a bit of a bandwagon college football team, but not really because I don't follow college football enough to consider myself a bandwagon. But I cheer for the U, Miami University, Alabama Crimson Tide, and the University of Southern California, also known as USC. 3rd and 3. The pass is broken up. It's broken up. And the Commanders are making plays, ladies and gentlemen. The Commanders are making plays. Hello. Big Reg said, the only catch I've seen better is that Mark Andrews won last year, falling down with one hand while the DB interfered and tackled him before the ball got there. Oh, yeah, that was a great catch last year. Odell had a very good catch as well in 2014, but everybody knows that catch. Luca Pavavo said, why do I think the Rams fell off so hard? I know they lost some players in the offseason, but dang. They're losing 50-50 games. They don't mesh well. The quarterback play has been piss poor. and they haven't been able to consistently run the football. So, with that being the case, they're having a bad time. More on top of that, their offensive line has not been playing at a very high level. Wicked Heart said, which was better? Which was the better catch? OBJ against the Cowboys, Pickens against the Browns, or Jefferson against the Bills, or the helmet catch? The helmet catch would probably be at the top of the list because of the significance of it being in the Super Bowl. But I think Odell's catch was with 3 fucking fingers. But Justin Jefferson, when you needed it on 4th down, pulled it out of the hand of a defender with 1 arm. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You might have to go fucking Jefferson, to be honest with you. But then Odell's catch, falling away with 3 fingers. Whew, boy, there's a lot of very good catches. Dalton said, what song do I use for Jerry Judy? What song do I use for Jerry Judy? You mean The Pride of Haiti? When Jerry Judy gets his hand on the football, all you hearing is... Let me stop that. Come on now. But I believe it was see Mr. GH2, he'll let you know. He'll let you know. Come on now. You got the compa. Whenever you ask what song do I play for Jerry Judy, you already know. You already know. We Zoe's in the building. You gotta hit that music. Gotta hit that music. Here we go. Washington, who took care of business and held Philly scoreless in the second quarter. What's going to happen in the third? 5-yard run for Brian Robinson. The Eagles are not feeling very oozy, says KT Chris. But Luka, I think it's a mixture of offensive line play, quarterback play, running back play, and the offense has been very predictable because for Stafford and now Wolford, if the football's not going to Cooper Kupp, nobody else is a threat. Another first down. If Washington can chew 5 minutes off the clock here, they can really make a little bit of noise. Zeke to the Rams. Perhaps. Would I smash Molly Quirn from ESPN? Actually, no. I wouldn't. Because her talking has made her incredibly unattractive. So let's clip for that. Oh, it's 3rd and 1. I thought they had the first down. I guess not. But they got it now. Who had a better second half of the season, the Steelers, Broncos, or Raiders? Well, I'm a homer, so I'm going to go Pittsburgh. S7 Green said, honestly, Chiseled, the reason why I stay, why you say the game is weird is because the Eagles are usually dominating team, but it looks like the Commanders are commanding right now. Correct, they are, and that's because Philadelphia, they're usually a dominating team because they run away with the lead or they take the lead or they create a bit of consistency in the second quarter, and they lost the second quarter. So because that's the case, they look discombobulated at the moment, and Washington has all of the leverage. Audio sort of low? Shit, I got you right now. Let me see if I can, well, no, we're not going to do that. Let's just go to the thing and try to increase, because you said the audio is actually, it might be slightly low here because I'm in the different area. So yeah, that does make sense. I think it might be louder here than it is here, if I'm not mistaken. My bad, dog. What is the score, says Norg. Norg says, what is the score? Man, do I wish, fam, sometimes when you're watching these games, you just got to guess what the score is because the score ain't on the screen. It damn sure ain't on, the stream for sure. It's not like it's sitting here right here. That's just for decoration. This has nothing to do with what's transpiring right now on the television in the game that we're watching at all. I don't know what this means over here. Maybe it's just saying what year it is. We may be in 2022, but the screen says that it's 2014. Maybe these are the lotto numbers. Maybe somebody's playing a little bit of Powerball, Mega Millions, and an opportunity to win a little bit of, money. I don't know what the hell this right here is for. It's 20-14. The hell you mean what score it is? What's wrong with him? Heineke over the middle got McLaurin. Distraught Patuan said Eagles defense is pissing you off. Indeed, they should. Piss you off. They're not playing good. Right now. Third and 1, yet another first down right now for Washington, and they are not only moving the chains, but picking away at the clock. Kyle for 5-1 said, do I think your Jags win another game? Yes. Thoughts on Calvin Ridley trade? Smash that like button. P.S. How's the elbow? My elbow's doing a bit better. I believe that by Thursday I should be able to return back to the push-ups and squats during stream. And I've been icing the elbow. I'm going to continue to put a lot of rest and relaxation on the particular elbow. But as for the Jags, I think they will win another game. But for the Calvin Ridley trade, I like it. I like it. I like it. First and goal right now for the Commanders. Oh, boy, Heineke going for it all. Pass is caught by Terry McLaurin. Uh-oh. Darius Slay just got beat. Good Lord, what a throw. Yeah, Slay got completely beat on that play. Slay got completely beat on that play. Oh, our Hobbit is in the building. Hello there, Marvin. The Hold My Nuggets Hobbit is in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, if you did not ever run into somebody who has a handicap tag inside of their vehicle, Marvin Francois is in the building running one of the best credit repair companies in the country, despite the fact that he is vertically challenged. Man, you cannot put, into words. You cannot put into text how, amazing a story like that is. Somebody who is 3'6" with an opportunity to still go out there and create a six-figure company. You got to love it, man. You talk about perseverance. It doesn't get any better than that. It does not get any better than that. As the Commanders are driving down the field, ladies and gentlemen, who runs a foot race, Tom Brady or Matt Ryan? Man, I actually don't know. Tom Brady or Matt Ryan, I'm not sure. I probably would go Matt Ryan would win that. Here we go. Hand off to Gibson. Picks up about 9. RD put 5-1 says, shout out to all the Dolphins fans in here. We are 7-3 and on top of the division going into the bye. Hashtag Tua for MVP. Chiseled, you are the GOAT. I am not quite yet the GOAT. Yam Burglar said, hook me up with Marvin Dame. I'm trying to get a Hellcat. Well, soon enough. Who knows? Distraught put 2 on it. Said third time this season that the defense screws up. Well, and now the offense ain't playing at the level they need to play either. 3rd and 1. You can run a screen. You can run a sneak here if you would like. Hand off, and there's another first down. Microwave said, I'm the GOAT. Well, I appreciate that. What a drive by Washington right now. They are playing very good football, man. They are playing very good football. Tua Tongue on the areola is that guy? Shit. Now I'm over here fucking. Oh, Gibson. On the move there. I'm doing my fucking Duolingo so I can go straight to sleep. Yeah, Wesley put 2 on. Says, shout out my Oilers for the win. Hashtag Warren Moon for MVP. What do you mean Warren Moon? What is going on here? What is going on here? Here we go. 6 minute. Hey, now this is a successful drive right here. Oh, Heineke, incomplete. Pass sales incomplete, 3rd and goal. A touchdown would make this a 2-possession game completely, but a field goal just puts it to 9. Are in the water. Here we go. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal right now for Heineke. He can use his feet. Trips bunch to the right. Step up. No, he's getting taken down for the sack. They're going to be forced to kick the field goal. Do I have Duolingo Premium? No, I do not. Oh, Lord. 9.9 is 2 possessions. No, 9 is 2 possessions. But if they scored a touchdown, they can go. They would be leading. If they scored a touchdown, they would be leading by 12 and an opportunity to make it a full 2-touchdown game, right? Because when you lead by 9, a field goal and a touchdown is the situation, right? Versus when you lead by 12, 13, or 14. You're now in a situation where they need to go and get 2 touchdowns. So it's a little bit different. 9 is 2 possessions, but it depends on what kind of 2-possession game that it is. Similar to, like, there's a difference between a 9-point lead and a 16-point lead. If you have a 16-point lead, not only does the opposing team have to score 2 touchdowns, they have to convert on 2 2-point conversions. So if you're in a situation where, let's say you score and you can either make it a 15-point game or a 16-point game, why kick the extra point? Make it a 16-point game to force them to have to go for 2 when they score. And if in the event that you don't convert, it's still a 2-touchdown game because you're leading by 14. So that's where there's a time and a place for a lot of different things. Hey. Delvin said, yeah, it is a very easy game, but Philly really hasn't moved the ball since the first 2 drives, correct. Oscar said, how's it going, my brother? What are my thoughts on this game? Going exactly like I thought it would. When I predicted that the Commanders would get this W, they're playing at that level. They commanded the second half. They commanded the second quarter. They're dominating the time of possession. And defensively, they only had 1 drive in which they did not play well. And there was still some questionable plays on that drive. Shit, the fuck is shrimp? Ah. There's Taylor Heineke driving his team down the field. Hey, if you guys haven't hit the like button, come on now. We got 728 in the building, only 430 likes. Hit that like button. Almost there. One more. Ooh. bounce. What's it, kid? Let's see a tail. It is a rat. Oh, it's a mouse. Oh, well, fuck them. Lucas put 279 on it. Said, will Tonkin have a losing season? Or will Tomlin? I think you meant Tomlin. Will he have a losing season this year? No, I don't think so. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers will finish 6-2. To actually, how many games they have remaining? 9. Well, 8 now. I think they'll finish with only 2 more L's. I think he's gonna finish the season 9-8. Dalton said, "You already know I did the step in the live. Yes, indeed, got to do the step. Oh, Miles Sanders, Jason Kelsey falling on the ground and shit. What's up, YouTube? Says CJ, all you had to do was jump into the room, CJ. Rest in peace, Troy Aikman's mama. Troy Aikman's mama died. Damn. He's fat. Indeed. All right, I got my streak going on Duolingo. So now, when it's time to go to sleep, I could just lay the fuck down and go straight to sleep. Brush my teeth, go to sleep. Perfect. I got my shit done. I should have did it before the goddamn stream, but it is what it is. There is Jalen Hurts rolling, gets the ball out of bounds. Nobody to throw to. That's how the white man runs the football, correct? Correct. How would the Eagles do versus the Niners? They would do the same way. I think they would actually beat the 49ers, depending on how offensively they go about things. I think their offense can combat the 49ers offense. Or I should say the 49ers defense, but I think the 49ers defense could possibly get the best of Philly's offense. Oh, there's Hurts. Oh, he's got his man wide open. That should be Watkins at midfield. Who the hell? Oh, they got random Marines out of nowhere. Yeah, the language app for Duolingo. I have to brush up on my Creole. I believe we should be heading to the fourth quarter. RD said Jimmy G is 10-2 when he scores 0 TDs. Correct? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? The stiff arm in the Buccaneers game was nasty. Indeed it was. Indeed it was. Under 3 minutes left to go here. Jalen Hurts rolling. He's got his man. And Goddard gets across the 35. And Philly is on the move, ladies and gentlemen. Philly is on the move. WWE doesn't let me do wrestling vids? Correct. WWE does not let me do wrestling vids. They are my biggest adversary. All right, there's a handoff to Gainwell. And he's going to take it to the 28-yard line. This is the Commanders' only Super Bowl. Only? They have 3. Play action fake. There's Hurts. He's not going to get the first down. It's about to set up a 3rd and short, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and short coming up right now. If you haven't hit the like button already, please go ahead and hit the like button. Oscar said FIFA World Cup commentary only on Patreon. How's the unchiseled Adonis doing? He is he's alive, he's surviving. In fact, he went to go watch Black Panther tonight. 3rd and 1, 1:30 left to go here. Handoff, first down right now for Philly. 2 more plays and we're going to enter the second half. Or I should say fourth quarter. One more play, and then it's the end of this quarter. What should Philly do? I think they should just run the football here. Oh, no, it might be 2 plays because they're going to. There's a toss there. There's Sanders. He gets out of bounds to stop it at 42 seconds. If the Commanders beat the Eagles, Eagles fans should run on the field. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're not going to have a good time. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. You're not going to have a good time. Run on the field. The authorities will have your head. Is my eyes red? No, it's not. Oh, no. Time is actually still running. Handoff, and he is getting out of bounds. And I believe that will bring the quarter to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering the fourth. Philadelphia is scoreless in the last 2 quarters. Mason said, while the clock is running, it's not the fourth quarter. We enter the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see those 4. Let me see them 4s. Because since it's the fourth quarter, you can't bring in the fourth quarter without a dance break. Hit the music. Dancing LeBron James. Dancing LeBron James. Dancing LeBron James. Because it's time to sound the alarm. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the most important time of the game. The final period of this competition, where the Philadelphia Eagles welcome the Washington Commanders, reigning undefeated at 8-0, trying to keep their win streak going. Meanwhile, the Commanders look to play the role of spoiler for the second time in the last 2 years, taking out the latest undefeated team on the schedule. Can the Philadelphia Eagles take their receipt to the sperm bank and get their comeback? Will the Washington Commanders hold and complete the comeback? Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the fourth quarter. And on the very first play, Devontae Smith finds the end zone. Hello, Phillies on the board. Devontae Smith does not allow himself to get taken down, and Philly goes 12 yards of 12 plays, 80 yards in a little over 5 minutes. William just became a member. Welcome, 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 William. Welcome. Yeah. Nia Jax has to be. Oh, what you mean, Nia Jax? What are we talking about? Tim said, let's get wet. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Jonathan said, when you realize football only has 3 more months, please don't get me reminded. Yo, I am tired, bro. I'm fucking fatigued right now. I can't wait for this game to end. Lay my ass down and go to sleep. Ty Bear says, what's the score? What's the score? What's the score? Somebody help this brother find the score, because I can't seem to understand how people don't know where the goddamn score is at. It's right next to you. Magic Johnson would have to show you the direction of the score, because it's to my left. Well, your left. My right. Put your hands on the score, Magic. Exactly. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? Eyes just for decoration, man. Eyes are just for decoration. One way or another, ladies and gentlemen, right now, Philadelphia has cut their deficit down to 2. And they're back in business. PWTR said, what happened to his eyes? Correct. Norg said, take a nap on national television. I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm gonna soldier it out for 30 more minutes of game time. But really, if this game can end earlier, that would be magnificent. If motherfuckers just running the football, dog, I'm ready to lay down and knock out. Like, my legs is starting to fall asleep. That's how I know I'm tired. My legs almost never fall asleep during, me sitting here on stream. But today, my legs, my arms, like, I'm ready to knock the fuck out, son. This is about to be my fastest outro ever. Am I going to go and watch Wakanda Forever? I'm going to watch a review. I don't think I will make a video on it, but I will go and watch. Massett said, I wouldn't going for 2 after that last TD be a good idea in case Washington scores a TD and it stays 1 possession? No. Because you could go for 2 and then, worst case scenario, you fail, you're only trailing by 3. However, best to have a situation where you just take the field goal and cut it down to less than a 1-score game, because if your defense holds, a field goal gives you the win versus, you failing on the 2-point conversion and a field goal gives you a tie. So that's where I think it actually makes more sense. Commanders scored on the last 5 drives, ladies and gentlemen. Commanders have scored on the last 5 drives. 4:15. There's the, oh boy, handoff. First down for Curtis Samuel. S7 Green said, have I ever thought about visiting Canada? It's been 15 years since I was last there. When I was in Detroit, I should have brought my passport. I could have crossed to Canada. Could have just drove right there. Neo said, start my push-ups and sit-ups. It'll wake me up. Well, the only problem is this goddamn elbow, so I can't do no push-ups. Oh, they threw a flag? Wow. For a late hit. Oh, my. Norg said, so I think there's no way there can be OT now. Well, OT. Nah, I'm not feeling overtime. And are we going to get the Dreadlocks Bible or what? In due time. In due time. But hit that like button if you haven't already. As the Commanders are still, right now, they're driving to block Philadelphia from messing around and getting themselves a comeback. So it's a matter of them not allowing themselves to get caught up, you know. But they're moving down the field. They're still chewing clock. 2nd and 9 from midfield. 13-15 on the clock. What is Heineke? Well, they keep going with a little bit of trickery. There's a block, and Samuel picks up enough to set up 3rd and manageable. He could have picked up the first down there, but of course he did mess around and get stopped short. I stopped short. Peyton said if this game goes to overtime, man's going to be sleeping on the mic. Shit, I just might. Yo, I've been hitting my legs to wake my goddamn legs up, bro. 12:30 on the clock. Time is not moving as fast as I needed to move. Heineke going down the field. Got a man open. Intercepted. C.J. Gardner-Johnson. 5th straight game with a pick. Oh, my voice. I think that's his 6th interception on the year. Oh, man. Here comes the momentum. I can't believe he threw that one. 6 picks on the year. Jeez Louise. 6 picks on the year for C.J. Gardner-Johnson, leading the NFL. And now Philly gets the football back. CJ might be Defensive Player of the Year if this keeps up. Honestly, yeah. He just might. They had a man, but he plays for the other team. They are who we thought they were, indeed. Neil go on and said, why did the Saints let him go again? Oh, right, because we don't have a fucking cap space. Correct. Delvin said he might be the best pickup over Vaughn. Yeah, to a degree. To a degree. And all you had to do was intercept the pass, CJ. Commanders threw an INT, and now Philly is in business. Philly is in business. 12 minutes left, bruh. You might as well fall asleep on live. Don't worry. We'll take care of you. Yeah, all right. Dude, I am battling right now. You have no idea, son. I am battling right now. PWTR said, where's the weirdest place that I've fallen asleep? The weirdest place that I've fallen asleep? More of an activity. I've fallen asleep having sex before. But if I had to say the weirdest place, shit, I don't know. The weirdest place. I don't know. T said the cat put him to sleep. Nah, the cat didn't put me to sleep. Fam, I was exhausted, bro. It's fucking exhausted. I had a very long day. I'm in the midst, like, yeah, you know, what you can do. So I'm sitting over here. I'm like, yo, I'm about ready to, go to sleep. I'm like, yo, let's switch. How about you get on top? So then, so I get on top. I'm just wake up maybe every like 12 seconds or so. When I tell you I was so tired, their hands on your chest, fucking nails digging into your goddamn pectorals, and I'm over here. Yeah. Woo. All right, woo. Oh, man. It's great. Fucking tired, bro. And now Jalen Hurts keeps it himself to go to the 20. Under 12 minutes left to go here. Jack said, this man is a drunk sleep. Shit, I might as well be. When I'm ready to sleep, I go to sleep. When I'm ready to sleep, I go to sleep. Yeah, I fell asleep clapping cheeks. I'm falling asleep clapping cheeks. Whoa! Sirius said triple stack of meat in the mouth. Well, wait a minute. Whoa. What kind of nap did you take? Wait a minute. Nork said, you looking shaky. As Philly is moving on the drive, this has been all Washington the last two quarters. And then all of a sudden, now in the fourth, it looks like Philadelphia has turned the fourth into their second quarters. Chevron became a member. Welcome. 10:35. There's the play action fake. Jalen Hurts better move. They might get him for a sack here. No, they're not. He's going to try to lower the shoulder, but he can't pick up the first down. It's going to set up a 3rd and short. I don't know why the fuck that referee is tripping. He needs to be at the 29. Move him back. It can't be at the half-inch yard line. Henry put 2 on, said, Chisel, come over tonight again. I'm by myself. Hey, Henry, I'm never going to your house. Quit asking me. Never pulling up. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? The real quack, Quan Wick, pardon me, said, quick look at Antonio Brown highlights. Error 404. Under 10 minutes left to go in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, Philly only trails by 2. A field goal gives them the lead here. Jalen Hurts is 2-0 this season when trailing by 2 scores. The rest of the NFL, 30, 103-1. That's ridiculous. Here we go. Pass over to Goddard. He's only going to get to the 34. Wait, they said catch and fumble? They're going to call it a touchdown. Oh, Dallas Goedert is still down. Ah, shit. Ah, shit, Peyton. Hold on. They done put points on the board. Wait a minute. Did that football come out? Oh, that's loose. That's a defensive touchdown. Did he touch him, though? That football is loose. Oh, that's a face mask. The referees missed the face mask. Oh, they missed the face mask. And did he touch him? No, that's a touchdown. Oh, shit. It's a missed face mask on Davis. That's a fumble. And when Davis got full possession of the football, he did not get touched. That's a defensive touchdown. Oh, man. I don't know if he touched him when he had full possession, though. He did touch him, but I don't know if he had full possession, though. Football is loose. Shit. Yeah, that's a crazy fucking face mask. They completely missed that one. And they can't flag him after the fact for the face mask. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. Yeah, they're reviewing it to see if it's a touchdown or not. I actually think they might mess around and call it back. But they can't give the face. That's a crazy fucking face mask. The referees really missed one. And the fact that they have to keep looking at it, they know for a fact they're going to get a contact from the league office for sure. Hey, man, you guys see how bad this looks on national television? Somebody's job is getting taken. Somebody's job is getting taken. I'm leaving here with something. Oh, man. You thought the refs was throwing a face mask?
Failure. 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 Failure.
Failure. Failure. Failure. If you thought that Washington wasn't going to get the football back, insufferable. I don't know how Mahomes wakes up every morning to that. Chevron, for 5 on it, said, if you ever do meet and greets and Henry pulls up, what you finna do? He shall be impaled. The blade of Levi will have to be revealed for this man. That's all I got to say about that. The blade of Levi will have to be utilized. Bandana 5 said, can you make a video on what a face mask is in the NFL? Well, they removed the touchdown, and now they just leave it as a regular turnover, so it is Washington football with 9 minutes left to play. Chuck, put 5 on it, said, I put half my paycheck on the Commanders this afternoon, fingers crossed, but student loans still won't be paid. Hey, man, you know what's interesting is I haven't been betting outside of DraftKings during the season, but if I downloaded one of the apps, I would have messed around and put shit ton of bread on Washington to pull off the upset tonight. Yeah, Goddard was on the ground. He was not having a good time. I'm pretty sure when Goddard was laying there on the ground, if they put a mic to his ear, all you would have heard was,
what's wrong, okay?
When I came down. I'm trying to make you understand what I'm saying.
when I came down. Ooh, shit. Not having a good time. Here we go. 3rd and long for the Commanders. They need a touchdown. Well, they need a field goal. Make it a 5-point game. There is nobody on the left side of the field. What the fuck? You got to get rid of the football, Heineke. Oh, boy. Laundry is on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Laundry is on the field. Hold on. Oh, an eligible man down the field. Well, Philly's going to get the football back, only losing 2 minutes. Well, a minute and a half, really. Neo said, how long do I sleep on average? About 6.5 hours. It really needs to be 8, and I'm working on it. And I would like to sleep through the entire night. I'm tired of fucking laying down and then messing around and only sleeping, let's say 5 hours, and I got to wake up to go pee and then I struggle to go back to sleep. Am I going to react to the Underground Fighting Club again? The Underground Fight? You mean like the Epic Fighting Championship? Well, I was on their page earlier today. Still haven't uploaded in a long time. So, oh my God, the kick is good. 55-yard field goal. Sly is balling right now. Washington by 5. Nord said Texans play Commanders next. That's a hell of a kick. That's a hell of a kick. Now, let me know where you guys stand. Eagles going to make a comeback, or will Washington hold on and give them their first L of the season? Absolution X Fate 51 said, "What do I think you can do? Wait, what do I think you can be the best dream duo? Or what do I think can be the best dream duo? In what realm? What do you mean by that? In what realm? What do you mean by that?" S7 said, "I am tired, fam. I am. You have no idea. You have no idea. From the start of the second half, I said, this wave of fatigue took over me." Eagles come back. The commies win. Woo-hoo. Will is going to be at the game. Hey, that's beautiful. Glad for you. Austin put 5 on it. Said, refs trying to screw with Philly with that missed face mask. I don't know how you missed that. Crazy, ain't it? Absolutely crazy, man. What are you going to do when the referees are plotting on you? They in the back like... Fam, I almost fell asleep just now. But 7:33 on the clock. Washington leading by 5. And now Philly got to make a move. Now Philly got to make a move. Wow, this is the highest win percentage in any division in NFL history through 7 weeks. Wow. 7-2, 6-3, 8-0, 4-5. Here we go. 33 on the clock here. What is Philly going to do? Run that football. Miles Sanders not really going anywhere. NFC East has the best 2 divisions. Oh, the NFC East has the best division? Fair enough. Freaking flyer booby, Miles Sanders. What is going to happen here? 2nd and 7 with 6:55 on the clock. Oh, there's Sanders. Gets out of bounds. Fat man. Put 2 on it. said, do you have that sliding into DMs intro somewhere? On my old computer, yeah, I do. Henry put 2 on it. Said, Chiseled, you want some hot and fresh man butter? I do not. I'll take the earphones off. I don't know what you mean by that. 6:28 on the clock here. Come on now, run this goddamn clock out. Hand off to Sanders. He's not really going anywhere. Clock is still moving. I think we got 3 more possessions in this game. Spooky said that they're butt inches. Excuse me? Robbed by a missed face mask got me hurt. Yeah, I mean, missed face mask is brutal, but you got the football now. So opportunity to go down the field and score. You got to get down the field, though. Here we go. There's Jalen Hurts. Launches it down. Oh, my God. Wide open. Wide open. Oh, he fumbled. He fumbled. The ball loose. Washington takes the football away. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Watkins had, oh, wow, what an effort from Washington's defense. Butterfingers. Oh, my, wow. He does catch the football and then bam, hit from behind and the football's loose. Oh, my God. Back-to-back possessions with a fumble. Good Lord. Wow. Macho Akinda put 2 on, said, ain't no way. The Eagles only had 3 turnovers through the first 8 games, and now they got 3 tonight. Gibson's going to take it down to 5 minutes. Golly. Wow. What a game. What a game. K Trill said, if y'all saying the Vikings are serious and the Commanders are for real, listen, let me tell you something right now. The Commanders are starting to get themselves together, man. They begin to get themselves together. Gibson not going nowhere. And if I'm Washington, I got to get in field goal range. Of course, you want to eat the clock, but field goal range puts you in great, company. Wow, on 3rd down, Taylor Heineke in the first half had 5 first downs and was 6 for 8. And now he's taking a sack and throwing an interception. What happened to Chase Young? He got hurt last year. So it's going to take a lot of time to rehabilitate. Wide open! And there's Laundry. Oh, they might get him for offensive PI. They got offensive PI. What did Curtis Samuel do? You sneaky motherfucker, you. Rest in peace, John Madden. Yes, indeed. Rest in peace, John Madden. About to be a year. Wow. 3rd and 14 now. There's a crying fan in the stands. Tag me on Twitter. Find the video on Twitter and tag me. 3rd and 14. Here we go. Heineke looking towards his right. Got his man. Gibson makes a person miss. He comes up just 2 yards short. Damn. This is crazy. What? Where was he looking? Over the middle was covered. Deep ball was covered. And there's the punt from Tress Way back to Britton Covey. Oh, he's tackled. Well, Covey at the tackle at the 19-yard line is where I think they'll mark it. And here comes Jalen Hurts, only trailing by 5. A touchdown gives them the lead. Shit. Big Humfer said, remember the dumb mistake the Seahawks made in Super Bowl 49? Ain't that the truth? Here we go. Shotgun formation. 3:30, under 3:30 left to go here. Frequent flyer booby Miles Sanders is not going very far, setting up a 2nd down. Philly going to fumble the bag? We shall see. This is exactly what Jason Kelce was waiting for. That 2-minute offense at the end of the game. This is what he was waiting for, and here it is. Eat clock and score a TD. Well, I got to be scored to keep TD first, then consider eating clock. We about to have a 3rd and 8. Great duress here from Washington's defense. Oh, shit. KDC, put 5 on it. 3rd and 8, ladies and gentlemen. You got to figure this one out. You got 3 timeouts. Save it for the second half. Jalen Hurts on the move. Oh, they got him. Montez Sweat just sacked him. Oh, boy. Shit. They're having a bad time right now. Hurts just don't know what's going on. Oh, they gonna fake it. Oh, my God. He's still able to punt. Woof. Yo, that almost got bad. What? This motherfucker, dingo, had to go and run and punt. Wait, ineligible man down the field on a kick. What? Ineligible man down the field on a kick. What? Since when is that something? Since when is that something? Ineligible man down the field. Slightly fell asleep just now. It is time. Thank God this can't go to overtime with this particular score. As long as fucking Washington doesn't score a field goal. Here we go. What are they going to do here? Making a couple of people miss. Going to take it to the 47. And we have reached the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. And now Washington has a chance to put this on ice. 2 first downs win this game. Just 2. Two first downs win this game. Who we got winning? The people who chose Commanders, stand up. Stand up and join me on the upset alert. Two years ago, the Commanders blocked the Pittsburgh Steelers going 12-0. This time around, the Commanders looking to block the Philadelphia Eagles from going 9-0. Oh, boy. Hit that like button. We got over 900 in the building, only 550 likes. It's crazy. Hit that like button as I try to stay awake, man. Shit. Under 2 minutes left to go in this half, fam. I am exhausted. So I'm about to tip over. Don't tip the boat. Tip the boat over. Rock the boat. Oh, my God. I got the glossy eyes and everything. Kamari said, I know you tired, but can you name your top 3 animes? One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, and One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Attack on Titan. But there's really no wrong answer because it really depends just on your preference. Here we go. God damn, the Eagles have been double outgained on time of possession. Hell of a job by Washington, man. Great fucking blueprint as they came out here. King James said, I'm high as fuck. More like I'm tired as fuck. Washington ran 75 plays to the Eagles' fucking 49. Look at that time of possession. Look at this time of possession, bruh. All right, first time out from Philadelphia. First time out from Philadelphia. Trying to block. Why is Vegeta my favorite DBZ character? Says David. He's my favorite DBZ character because of his discipline to the game and his understanding of combat. So essentially, he was told from his father he had to be strong, and the entire world telling this man, no, you don't have to be strong, despite the fact that they desperately need strong men. So there's a lot of dichotomy that existed over there that led to very confused situation with the people who are looking for a anime through today's lens. But there is that. Do I fuck with Trigun? Never seen an episode. Third down, second time out from Philly. Hey, listen, remember, 2 first downs end this game. PWTR said that Chisel fixing to sleep like Majin Buu when he was locked in the egg. Ain't that the truth? Hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's just cross 600. Matter of fact, let's get to 700 before the end of the stream. Come on now. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. 3rd and 7. Conversion puts this game in quite the situation. There's Heineke on the move. He slips. Oh, late hit. Late hit. That's it. Oh! That's how they lose. Heineke took a knee and Graham slid right into. Oh! Oh, wow. 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 This motherfucker dived trying to stop himself. Oh, wow. Well, there it is. Zachary put 2 on, said, holy shit. Oh, my God. Wow. Philadelphia's undefeated season about to come to an end right here. Oh, man. Brandon, hey, God bless his heart. He's got to be the sickest man in America right now. He's got to be the sickest man in America right now. Everybody was hyped. You look at Jalen Hurts is sick. Brandon Graham, who's a captain on this damn team, I know they sick. Peyton Patuan said, woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo. And here we go. They about to play the kneel game. 3rd down. Does this end the game? Actually, yeah, I think it does. Yep, on 3rd down. Yep, this would end the game. This would end the game. Marlo Patuan said, Chiseled, toast from the 72 Dolphins. Ain't that the truth? 72 Dolphins done popped out the champagne. No, it wouldn't be enough. Yeah, this wouldn't be enough. It's not enough time. They taking all these knees, but there's not enough time. There's 10 seconds remaining on 4th down, Heineke. Game not done. They got a punt. Hell of a job for Heineke, man. That's a hell of a job. That's a hell of a job. Social media about to be wild. Ain't that the truth? Social media about to be going a craze right now. 11 seconds remaining. Just let him punt the football. They should have just kept running the football. I don't understand. I think they thought they had the game in the bag. Taylor Heineke or Carson Wentz, who I'm starting, I'm rolling with Heineke. Hit that like button if you haven't already. I'm rolling with Heineke. Hail to the Commanders. Well, then again, this game ain't over. So understand, crazier shit have happened in the NFL. Wait a minute now. Let's just make sure that the punt gets off. And it's going to be fielded at the 10 with 5 seconds remaining. So there's one last chance right now for the Eagles. War Dog said he can just run backwards for 10 seconds. Correct. You really could, but you don't want to run the risk. I would run backwards for 10 seconds. Just got to make sure ain't nobody fucking holding, doing all that other stuff that they talk about. From the end of the run, spot foul, automatic 1st down for the opposing team, and now it's 1st and goal because your dumbass decided to run all the way down there. Last play of this game. Here we go. They're going to try a hook and ladder. Oh, boy. Damn. Devontae Smith done got dropped, and there it is. Touchdown to end the game. Touchdown to end the game. Commanders get the W. On the road, and Taylor Heineke upsets the Philadelphia Eagles. And what I say, I called it. Upset of the week. Washington Commanders walk into Philadelphia and give the Eagles their first L on the season. Hell of a goddamn job. Hell of a job for Washington to mess around and get the W. 314 put 5 on it. Said both running backs from Washington did better than K-Walk and Eckler this week. Been crazy fantasy week. Ain't that the truth? Now, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles taking their L. Because the congratulatory remarks should go in Washington's favor as they told the Commanders to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train. You lose. You lose.
You lose.
You lose. Thought shit was a game?
You lose.
You thought it was nothing but foul play?
You lose.
Child's play?
You lose.
You ain't nothing but
Failure. Failure.
'cause tonight, what's on the dinner?
Fresh hot ales, 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 fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot L's. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. It is time for me to go lay my dumb ass down because business was taken care of. I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. Tomorrow, commentary will be posted. I'm about to go bring my dumb ass to sleep, man. Eddie! That's Eddie Murphy, I said. Take us out of here.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.